Maybe there was lack of confidence before, but there is a new, like, it's like everything, like there are new opportunities offered to you where you wonder when will something happen. I feel like impatience could mislead you at this time. Now the Tower, 10 of Cups, whatever needs to happen for you to step in fully into the life you are meant to live will be happening sooner than you think. Just let it shine. So not only the Canary spirit that talks about singing your song, owning your journey unapologetically, but also with Peacock spirit, letting it shine, no longer hiding, no longer suppressing, no longer shrinking yourself. We no longer shrink ourselves to be digestible. They can choke. What is up, you guys? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do another video for Scorpios. So we have this week, as I'm recording this, full moon in Aquarius coming up. We discussed this already a little bit. And of course, Mars-Jupiter conjunction. Mars is your ruling planet. So let's see what energies do we have coming up. Before we get started, do make sure to check out my Patreon. I'm starting to post their videos more regularly. And what else I want to say? Oh yes, and there is a little sale in our shop only for a few days. I'm only doing this for a few days. Again, we're not really doing any more sales this year. I really cannot. But see, for anyone who needs anything, there is a few days this week. I think, I'm going to be posting this on Monday. So probably, yes, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday too. There is a sale going on. What else? This is for personal readings. I think this is it. Anyway, let's go right in. This morning I was recording the full moon in Aquarius video. Oh my God, the energy is so intense. It's going to get even more intense. To be honest, I don't know where else can we go, but let's see. Let's see, what do you need to know personally? Respecting the spirit. Okay. Ooh, interesting. The flames, transformation. We also have here crossing the veil, invocations, and we have here moon water reset. Okay, we have here is above, so is below. So what I feel like with this full moon in Aquarius, and just in general, whenever you discover this video, there is going to be a manifestation of yours coming true. So something where maybe previously the circumstances were not ideal. I don't know for sure if the circumstances shift, or I don't know what exactly shifts, but essentially you get something you've been manifesting for a while. What is it exactly? To be honest, I don't know. It's going to be different for each person. With moon water reset, they are telling you to, if you can, chill out. Because it's going to feel very intense. Mars and Jupiter in the 8th house, the conjunction, and the in the video I discussed full moon in Aquarius, how it's squared by Uranus. But not only that, the sun is with Mercury, Cazimi, right, retrograde. You have Vesta there, exactly conjunct. It's an intense energy, and it's only going to get even more intense. So try to do what you can to take care of yourself right now. What I see also for a lot of you, how you talk to yourself, I feel like matters. I have actually new information. My new affirmation is something like, what did I come up with this morning? Something along the lines of, I'm a hot babe. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Seriously, try this. A very spiritual affirmation, but seriously, the moment I was getting dressed to go to the gym, and I was just like, I'm a hot babe, I get to do whatever the fuck I want, and I don't know, my mood just immediately changed. So something about that, but of course, you can have your own affirmations. I'm just sharing mine. Crossing the veil morning. There is a person with a flames card. I'm just going to be honest, there is going to be a person who will be resurfacing in your life. Again, it doesn't have to be any specific ex. To be honest, you know what happened to me this morning? The guy I had a crush on 10 years ago. Yes, I think it was 10 years ago. It was right around 2014, even 2013 when I had a crush on him. Out of nowhere, he starts messaging me on Instagram. Like, seriously, it's been 10 years. I never dated him. We forget like sex or like kiss or whatever. We never even dated. I had a crush on him. He was kind of, sort of like local celebrity. Let's just put it this way. He performed with like, I don't want to say the artist, but like, like big artists, essentially, as big as it gets. He was very hot at the time, and he messages, and I had a crush on him, but again, I felt like there was some kind of connection, but nothing was happening. But apparently connection was mutual, and he started messaging me after 10 years. I cannot listen, you people. Like, some of you are like, I wonder, if this person still thinks of me or not. Listen, there are people 10 years ago who I forgot they existed. They still message me. So you cannot Like, you cannot argue with the power of a Scorpio. Once you taste it, you know, once you go Scorpio, you don't go back. That's all I'm gonna say. So there's something, I feel like you're gonna be hearing from some old flame of yours, and it could be not necessarily who you expect it to be, even though that one who you don't want to hear about, who you blocked on all 10 10 numbers. You know, like, I had this guy who I had to block him. See, he was just sending me messages from fake numbers, and I just had to block. But you could hear from that one too. Maybe they will send a pigeon. What else can you send? Yes, but there is also somebody, I feel like, who you do not expect to hear from. You're going to be hearing from them. With the spirits, respecting the spirits, there is a great gathering that's happening, that's illuminating. Again, be safe this week. It is a bit of an explosive week, I'm not going to lie. So wherever you live, you know, just do make sure you are safe, you are praying, staying prayed up, you know, breathing exercises. But there's a major release, a major turning point, I feel like, that could be happening right now. Okay, let's go into your tarot. I'm going to try to do a reading faster because I have so many things to do. So enjoy, you know, for those of you who like faster readings. Let's see. Oh, first row, King of Cups. Second row, oh, sorry, not second row, second card, 10 of Cups. Two of Swords, 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be hearing from someone 100%. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Let's see who else. What else? 8 of Cups. Okay. Ooh. Who are you connecting with? Let's look at this. The Tower, Hanged Man. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow, there's going to be a lot of conversation. Death card and the Chariot. I'm almost getting like the rows should be the opposite. This should be you. This should be a person you're connecting with. But anyway, let's talk about this. Queen of Cups. You're keeping your eyes on the prize, and you only want somebody who matches your vision. You know, like, who is really a match for you, who you see the world differently. Like, if, let's just say, there is a guy, you know, there was a reel somebody sent to me this morning about essentially a guy doing this advice for men, and he says, like, you should never take a woman out on a restaurant to a restaurant on a first date, because if she asks you to go for a restaurant, it means she's interested in food. Bro, like, I can cook my own food. I can do Uber Eats. I can go to a restaurant myself. I'm actually one of the people who likes to go out by myself. I do not give an F. There's been many times, and people always are shocked how a beautiful woman like this, you know, having dinner by herself. I just really don't care. This is how much I don't care. And God Almighty, this reels of the princess man, little princess making a reel, how if she wants to go to eat for the first date, she's interested in dinner. To be honest, you know, I'm not interested in anything. I have reached that point. But my recommendation, by the way, I don't know why I want to say this, for women, do not go for drinks for the first date. You know, say that you don't drink. I don't care what it is, because drinks, again, this is so toxic how women go for drinks. And again, what is alcohol, right? And I'm not against even drinking or whatever, but like on a date with a stranger, this person's a stranger. Your job is to be as aware of your body and natural responses your body is sending you. How do you feel without any involvement? Do you feel safe around this person? Maybe there is something within your body, certain defenses are up. They are up for a reason. And when you drink alcohol, you know, all of this is erased, and you know, your red flags or whatever, there's so much more potential of something inappropriate happening. Or even forget about that, like, just simply you dismissing certain signals your body when it's sober sending you, you know. So I don't know why I want to share this. Maybe you're going to be going on a date, maybe somebody's going to be asking you on a date, and maybe it's going to be like, you're going to have to decide, you know, where you're going to go. You're going to go to a restaurant, or you're going to go for drinks. Again, I do not recommend ever, you know, first, maybe even a second date, go for drinks. Once you know a person, of course, if you go for drinks, it's fine. But it is so important in those first initial stages of getting to know a man, for a woman especially, to be alert, you know, to be careful, because there are creepy people out there, you know. And even if it's not about creepy, even if it's okay, it's a good, normal guy, woman has in her body naturally the system, so to say, like, you know, to like by smell, by different hormones, whatever, to determine whether this guy is even appropriate for her or not. Like, not to get into the whole birth control, you know, situation. I've never taken, by the way, birth control ever in my life, but like there's many women who take birth control, and birth control, I believe it does something to you where you know, like your system is off and you cannot distinguish the correct partner. There is truth to that. Again, I'm not a medical expert, but not even going to that topic. Alcohol, you know, I'm not telling you like get off anything you're taking, but alcohol is bad on a first date. I don't know why I want to say this, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this. Seriously, it's not good. If somebody just, you know, wants to like drink you, drug, like whatever, drink, it's not good to do it on a first and second date. Maybe third, fourth, I don't know. But it's like, if the person passes this test, never on a first date. If he asks you for drinks, like, first of all, why do you assume I'm drinking? You know, why? Right? So let him impress you. And again, you know, if he wants to be princess, little princess, be a princess. You know, okay. Let's see. Another part of it is also, you know, I'm just going to divert quickly. For example, I rarely go on dates. I just really don't care. I can buy myself whatever I want. I can, you know, I was cooking the other night here. I cooked myself this amazing pasta and I put some black caviar into it, like actual, like high quality black caviar, which is outrageously expensive. But I was, you know, experimenting with my cooking. And I'm like, you know, I'm sitting there eating this amazing pasta that I made, all best ingredients you can imagine, drinking incredible sincere wine at home. And I'm like, you know, you're going to be impressing me with your like little, no, can cook myself, can take myself out for dinner, Uber Eats is available, whatever else is available. And so when they say something about she wants to eat dinner, like, Jesus Christ. But, you know, if a man actually, like, think about this, the cheaper the date is, it means the lower the investment is, the more women he can potentially take out on a date. If I want to be, like, I first of all don't go, for example, on dates very often. So if I want to go on a date, I want to go on a date who is just like me, is selective with dating. Like, I don't go for 500 dates, you know, every month. Not like I can't. Obviously I can, I'm very attractive. But like, if I, you know, go out, only give a chance once in 3 months to somebody, I would like to be with someone who values me. It's a special occasion to go out with a woman like me. Not like, oh, he goes out with 500 girls and he keeps his investment minimal and fucking low and to not spend too much money. I don't need any of that. I can spend money on myself. Like, you're not going to impress anyone. So I don't know why I wanted to share this. And as always, we know I like to talk about different random things. So you don't have to complain and cry. That's how things are. Let's go back to the topic. So I feel like there is a date. There's 100% date, invitation on date that's happening. And you will have possibly need to stand your ground is what I'm getting. I feel like there's a person who is deeply attracted to you, who is very interested in you, but you are not very open. It's almost like they're reaching out to you and you feel, you know, Now, let's talk about person who is reaching out to you, but you feel closed off. If it's somebody new, maybe there's a part of you that feels like they're too familiar, or maybe they're too stable. And if that's the case, ask yourself, are you only drawn to people who are, you know, unstable in some way? That could be that. But also, if you just feel there's zero chemistry, that's another thing, of course. So essentially, I feel like you have to assess. I just feel essentially somebody's reaching out to you, somebody wants to ask you out, go out with you, but you are not very open. Now, there's also somebody who is going to be contacting you, I feel like, a lot this entire week. Closer we go to full moon, the closer this is going to be escalation of this situation between you and this person. And I feel like this person has experienced an ending in their life. There's a shocking, massive ending that was there recently, and they want to be with you now, but you don't want to be with them. The moment is gone. You're like, listen, you should have been there, you know, 6 months ago. Where were you when I needed you 6 months ago? I think it's the weekends. The weekend. So where were you, seriously, when I needed you 6 months ago? You were not there for me. I struggled on my own. I had to take care of myself on my own. You didn't give me nothing. You were taking care of other things. Go and have fun there. So I feel like there is this kind of vibe there where you needed this person, you wanted this person to be with you maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago. They were nowhere to be found when you actually needed them. You cut the cord, you finally reclaimed yourself, and now they are coming back. So there is multiple, I feel like, energies that you are interacting with. One person, I feel like, really, really wants you, but there is also something, you know, like they want you, but they are also playing a little princess. So I don't know how this works here, Scorpio. Now, with the Tower to the Hanged Man, you're going to have a sudden epiphany, a little bit of a breakdown, but epiphany about your work, about how to achieve success that you want. And there is, again, once again, a transformation. Scorpio is experiencing another transformation, yet another one. I feel like you might be feeling drained right now. It's like low energy and then a lot of energy and then drained. You, with the 5 of Swords to 7 of Wands, are not going to budge anymore, is what I'm hearing. So if, let's just say, somebody is not giving you a raise at your current job, or there's some kind of bullshit you're constantly tolerating, you reached your limit. You're going to say whatever it is you need to say. If I need to put my resignation letter, bye-bye, adios. Okay. Arrivederci, okay, do svidania. So it's like, you know, it's essentially you are done with something. You're going to get on top of that, though. You're going to get on top of that situation. And if you need to defend yourself in any way, maybe there's just nasty people around you, you're just going to do it. And I feel like once you do it, you feel so good, you're going to be free from something here. Page of it's work related most likely, and there's been heavy sense of like a lot of responsibilities with work, a lot of things. Like if you're changing jobs, there's so many things you need to do, their resume, or it's, again, if it's a different business you're starting, so many changes on a micro behavior level, things you're doing throughout the day, so many things you need to do. So what they're saying here with the 4 of Swords, know when to take rest. There are some problems that you have that could be better dealt with if you outsource them or ask somebody for help. Like literally maybe ask somebody for money. Like, I need money, give me money. I don't know, something like that. 2 of Cups with the Knight of Wands. There is a person interested in you, though, who... it's like this is something I've been seeing a lot recently. There's a new soul contract that's manifesting. 5 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This person is finishing some kind of lesson in their life right now. The Emperor. So that they could be that Emperor. They could have Aries. They could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. There is some kind of destined ending that's taking place in their life that they are either recently experienced or about to finish. Like this is the lesson that supposedly is needed to make them who they're meant to be. Ace of Wands. It's a new connection. I'm hearing word fresh blood. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. And I feel like you already might be starting to contact this person. This person I'm hearing is the breath of fresh air. They're very much into you. Look at this, Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups. You two vibe, I'm hearing. So some of you, this is, look at this, the Fool. There's a new beginning. But with the 5 of Wands, let me see, the Star and Hermit. You finally found what you're looking for, Scorpio, here. So... how does this work here? Because you have some past energies lingering, but there is this new energy that I really like, but it's like you finally found what you're looking for, what you were fighting for. 3rd house, they could have Capricorn in their chart too. There you might be talking on social media. 5th house, they could have Pisces in their chart. They could be creative. They could be in a social media job, or they could be creative. Semi-sextile, allow this to grow. There's something complex about the situation, but it's very much supposed to be a source of empowerment, happiness. Pisces at the bottom and Gemini. So Pisces, Gemini could be the energy somehow involved. Now, I feel like this is a new energy, and there's something here which you feel happy about. Maybe you're scared to be disappointed. What is 5 of Wands about? Magician, something you've been manifesting. But it's like you conflicted about what you want to manifest. You're almost scared. What if it never occurs? But no, it's actually with the 10 of Pentacles, the Sun, and 9 of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment moment. You're going to be happy here if you give this new energy a chance. High Priestess, Temperance, very spiritual energy. Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. This person is stable, solid, wants to be with you. Question is, with the 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, what will you say yes to, what you will say no to? I'm hearing, what will you say yes to, what you will say no to? So you have to say no to something else to say yes to to something, obviously. Hermit and the Star, again, I'm hearing you found what you were looking for. It was always much closer than what you thought. Now with the Devil to Eight of Swords, a lot of you are freeing yourself from toxic influence. It does not have to be any kind of acts, even though it could be. I feel like you're freeing yourself from your own destructive patterns. You are freeing yourself from toxic people. You are freeing yourself from operating in the way that's not beneficial to the vision you have for yourself. You're reclaiming yourself. I started doing this new therapy, kind of like exercises about, you know, recovering yourself, you know, after you know, self-esteem essentially was lowered. And one of the exercises was very interesting. This lady gave me was, think about if there was a movie about your life, and if you could play, or think about just in general, if there was a movie and you could play any character, what movie would you choose? What movie character? Who would you choose to play? And you know, it's funny, like my first kind of thing that came to me was Catwoman for some reason. I don't know why. There was first Catwoman, there was Wonder Woman, there was Bene Gesserit. So I was like, that's very interesting. I went for superheroes right away. But yeah, there's something about, it's almost like you start seeing your life as this movie and you're the director and you get to choose the character you play. And if there was something destructive in your life, whether it was people, whether it was patterns, where it was like things that were just not aligned, that were holding you back, you're freeing yourself from them, you're breaking free. Look at this, and you're going to have major victory and also financial assistance, I want to say, or financial growth. Anyway, this is where we're going to take this to the extended. One thing that stands out here is you're going to set your intention clear about something here. And this is something that's happening now in this month of August. This is not the future reading. This is like for whenever you discover this in August. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. In the extended, what I want to see is how do you get to this victory and what is this exactly that you need to be clear with. We will also see any other people who, what do they want from you, and anything we need to know about this new connection. Link to the extended is going to be down below. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much. As always, we'll talk soon. Bye.